Welcome to Driving.ca, I'm Jay Canna. Stellantis has some pretty cool stuff upcoming, specifically the 2025 Ram 1500 Ramcharger REx, which I'm going to call the Ramcharger from here on out. Behind me is a regular gasoline Ram 1500 because, well, the Ramcharger hasn't been built yet and it doesn't exist. But as a visual aid and something to look at aside from me, we have a 2024 Dodge Ram 1500. In what's poised to be one of the more interesting vehicles upcoming, Stellantis has plunked their classic 3.6-liter V6 Pentastar under the hood, so there likely won't be a frunk with the Ramcharger. And just as a point of reference, think of this as a very, very big BMW i3. Through resourceful engineering, they're aiming for a similar range to the gasoline Ram 1500, complete with all the functionality that comes with the truck, and, if you choose, without the hassle of charging an EV. Yes, it's still an EV. It combines an engine, generator, batteries, and motors, which I'll dig into shortly. It's built on Stellantis' STLA platform, the one specifically made for full-size EVs with a body-on-frame design. Along with the soon-to-be-released Ram 1500 REV, their full electric vehicle, this is the next step in their goal to be carbon net zero by 2038. Let's dive in and I'll explain to you a little more about how the Ramcharger works. Let's start with some key projected figures. Blending the battery and engine power, overall power figures are expected to ring in at 663 horsepower and 615 pound-feet of torque with the capability of all-wheel drive. Towing should ring in around 14,000 pounds using a Class 5 hitch and 2,625 pounds for a max payload. Ram says these figures would be best in class if there are no changes from design to production. Ram says it's aiming for 1,110 kilometers, or 690 miles, as a combined ranged figure between the battery and the engine-powered range extender. Using a max speed of 145 kilowatts through a level 3 charger, the 400-volt architecture can return about 80.5 kilometers or 50 miles in around 10 minutes. So how do the motors, battery, and engine work together? Let's break it down into 4 key pieces. Beneath the hood is the famed 3.6-liter Pentastar V6 gasoline engine. It's fed by a 102.2-liter or 27-gallon fuel tank. There's a substantial 92 kilowatt-per-hour battery fitted beneath the floorboard. There's a 138 kilowatt generator and a pair of electric drive modules. A 250 kilowatt one on the front axle and a 238 kilowatt one to the rear axle. The rear axle boasts an available electronic locking rear differential. How do all these pieces work together? I'll explain. The engine power flows to the onboard 130 kilowatt generator, which it's directly mounted to. It creates mechanical power that's converted to electrical power by the aforementioned generator. The electrical power can then either charge the battery from depletion or can be stored if you opt to preserve battery power. Importantly, Ram stresses the absence of a direct mechanical path from the engine to the wheels, whereas, say, other conventional hybrids use the gasoline engine to drive the wheels. Here, the electronic drive modules drive the wheels. Note that the engine's only purpose is to power the 130 kilowatt onboard generator. It's been tweaked shape-wise to make space for the front electronic drive module. Is it weird for an electrically driven vehicle to have a V6 engine? Of course it is, but keep in mind that the only purpose of that V6 engine is to charge the battery. Whether we're ready psychologically or functionally for electric vehicles, their presence is only going to increase as time goes on. However, Stellantis has a pretty clever solution here that'll help the transition for pickup truck buyers. For Driving.ca, I'm Jay Canna. For more news, reviews, and information you can use on EVs, pickup trucks, and hybrids, visit our website, Driving.ca, and connect with us on our social media communities.